Respectfully, shall we all be on our feet as we welcome the system of the band of the golden stool, the king of Ashanti, His Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II.
Ubi baby sasa na ye koye dai. Ebo anana brodan kwashe wopem suono. Enu na edusue. Asante mare. Mumare na eni wopem suachi. Efri na prayer friend Kumasi Airport biem. Ye friend Prempeh I International Airport. Asante mare de ya tedene.
Shall we now rise again for the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Republic, Nana Akufo-Addo.
Prempeh I International Airport. Asantehene Nane Yadawasiaso Nane Nana Otumfuo Osei Tutu Dawasiaso Nane Yadawasiaso Nane Asante masi ya dawasi ya so Prempeh the First International Airport. Ghana, it will say Jimmy Kuma, Opipia.
Shall we all now rise for the national anthem? A round of applause for yourself. If you have the Ghana flag, you wave the Ghana flag. We thank you so much. We thank you so much. Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today, my heart is filled with joy and pride as I welcome you to the grand commissioning of the terminal of Prempeh I International Airport right here in Kumasi, the garden city of West Africa.
Car park, provision and installation of perimeter and security fence walls, an electricity substation, bulk utility services. I am also pleased to announce that this new terminal comes with a brand new fire station and a newly built air traffic control tower and radar system, which were originally scheduled to complete in phase 3. However, we are happy to say that through the effective management and resources, these have been fast-tracked and completed as part of phase 2. The remaining works scheduled for phase 3's implementation include the extension of the runway from 1,981 meters to 2,320 meters, which is currently underway and is projected to be completed in September of this year, 2024. Additional taxi links and apron parking stands will also be completed as part of phase 3. The total project cost for phase 2 and phase 3 is €125,000. This airport is more than just steel and concrete. It is a gateway to the world, a catalyst for growth in our aviation sector, and an answer to providing services to hundreds and thousands of passengers who often travel from the Ashanti region, mid and northern parts of our country to Accra's Kotoka International Airport to board international flights. With the operationalization of Prempeh I International Airport, passengers need not make long journeys to Accra, but can catch flights right here in Kumasi, directly outbound to their destinations around the world. With ongoing discussions and collaborations with our partner airlines, we are assured that Prempeh I International Airport will see airlines such as British Airways, Askai Airlines, Ethiopian Airlines, Turkish Airways, TAP Portugal, Kenya Airways, among others, to land and take off here in the very near future. It is worth noting that just recently, Egypt Air, Airbus 320, landed here in Prempeh I International Airport, disembarked passengers and took off successfully. As we celebrate the commissioning of this international airport, we must not forget the responsibility that comes with it. We must ensure that the airport doesn't only serve purposes of today and a few years ahead, but it must be maintained so that it can stand the test of time and serve future generations. Ghana Airport Company Limited assures Kumasi and Ghana that this facility will be maintained and enhanced as required to make and keep it as a premier destination in West Africa. In closing, I would like to express my profound gratitude to the government of Ghana for its steadfast support, logistically and financially, in making this vision a reality. I would also like to thank His Royal Majesty, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, for the pivotal role he has played in galvanizing support and for this project, and for his encouragement and inspiration in ensuring that the completion of this project comes to pass. To the amazing, dedicated workers of Ghana Airport Company Limited, I say thank you for your continued commitment to ensuring that this new airport, alongside all other airports in Ghana, will run efficiently, securely, and effectively as we continue to give our passengers an enjoyable travel experience through all our terminals. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Nana Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II Asantehene, Honorable Kweku Agyeman, Minister for Transport, the Honorable Prime Minister and First Lady of Trinidad and Tobago, all dignitaries, Nana Norm, all protocols observed, please allow me to stand on existing protocols, and thank you for the invitation to join you here today. It's an absolute privilege and pleasure to be part of the commissioning of this fantastic new building, and I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Ministry of Transport and to Ghana Airports Company Limited for the remarkable achievement that we're celebrating today. The Nana Agyeman Prempeh I International Airport is designed and built to world-class standards, as we've heard, and we look forward to seeing the socio-economic benefits that it will bring to the people of this region and to the wider country. With a projected annual passenger volume of 1 million people, this airport is poised to generate substantial commercial opportunities and to foster the growth of the tourism industry for the people of Asantehene and Ghana. The city of Kumasi has been a renowned commercial hub for centuries, and it is now directly connected to the rest of the world.
Otumfuo tia omo kati omo commission Prempeh I International Airport, this magnificent terminal, the radar, any control tower. The manager director can be so phase 2 no na only the terminal ne pe omampanyi trans was there be CAC terminal pe ni enya control tower ni enya radar we enya functional nti ofra enyina na was phase 3 no yemfa mra nim e meka phase 2 no na yem misi terminal we nsi wa enya functional nti ye de ba anim enne ade esi wo yawie na ebinom keka say airport no kwa ye nwie na omo commission eyampa airport be anywhere ye wie da. If you are a serious country, airport to be anywhere you will construction that because alu play more do the construction the costs are uko hitura na mami bruni one make am we are much nasi or said every day construction is going on uko Dubai airport construction is going on na yeba na yanya kwan na old terminal no to me buegu because ye mu baby angu ni ye mu VIP na runway no aye ma lupe betumi afira abrochira ba no yentumi nye nti busumi mienu no ni aye taxiway na wie ni aye trans no nyina obede no ni awie tamale ye commission tamale de no in July ye start operation in October ye commission way in May the best start operation no in June na fe ye nyakwan in the meantime no runway no muguso a omoye nti enu June no ni ye bubu dan ni bi no mo atoa so na September ye wie a Otumfour say me buy no wo share me boss say British plane no kwa woni president tie ni madam Timochi enti ye wie a na afei adu pre na 737-800 British Airways bi mi so Kumasi ya mantam wa nkofo ko tekipa Turkish chef aba enwu yin so be konkran akotwa na mmom muntie omo wa no a omo free ekono so wo kotwa ticket no won kran na Turkish air do be sin kran no mba na se nipa mienu pe wo mu a omo kwa omo mabio meka alupre no beba ba e bagina traffic na e wo kromu ha no so e beboa president why na famu de o infrastructure na e se ye di si o ma alupre fra brochire ba e be kono ya ye de aka ne ye wo mantamu ha no so no e betu kwan ye nto ticket no wa na nkofo no mu se omo ba plane no e ba Kumasi nkwa ya 200 eno no mu ni option no maba no wa 2 na ya free akọ nti mesra mo omampanya ye ne de Otumfour esa wonso na wadi mesra wo e nyina se wo bodaro ye nkofo no so ye tu omofo no mo twa ticket no wa na se plane ni fra brochire ba etuma besia na akọ.
Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, Your Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, Excellency the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago and Consort, Honorable Ministers of State, Honorable Members of Parliament, Nananum, MMDCEs, Boards of Airport Company and Civil Aviation Authority, distinguished guests, friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen, I came to this ceremony as a spectator. And when I came, I saw that on page 6, there had been the list of those on the manifest to board the plane the first time out of Prempeh I Airport. And the list did not include Otumfuo. The list rather included my Lord and Master Otumfuo Osei Tutu II. But when the plane was taxiing, the Minister for Transport came over and handed over to me a boarding pass. And he said Otumfuo has mandated and directed and commanded that we board the plane on his behalf. And even though I protested that I didn't bring my luggage, he said Otumfuo said that if you have only your clothes on, go on board. So I see myself here boarding the plane without any luggage to support my departure. However, that notwithstanding, let us look at this ceremony within a historical context. This year marks 3 seminal events in Ashanti history. In February, we celebrated 100 years of the Serengeti War, which was not a very happy relationship with the British, since it was that time that the British came over, pillaged and looted our regalia, and then took them away. But then, 100 years later, the British have given us money to construct this airport. How history can turn and how circumstances can move for the betterment of people. If you had been so adamant that because of what happened in 1874, we wouldn't take their 150 years, sorry, we wouldn't take their largesse, we wouldn't have had this edifice. Madam High Commissioner, we thank you very much for giving us the benefit. But don't bring back Segrenti. We don't want to remember it. Again, it is seminal in the sense that the airport is being named after King Prempeh I. And those of you with a little bit of knowledge about history will recall that on 24th November, it will be exactly 100 years when King Prempeh was repatriated from the Seychelles back to Kumasi. So the naming of this airport after King Prempeh I goes to signify or gives a lasting memento of the 100 years anniversary of return of Otumfuo Prempeh, or Otumfuo Prempeh I. So we are grateful for you for naming the airport as a mark of remembering a very sour portion of our history, when for 28 years Ashanti was left without a monarch, and that the resilience and tenacity of the people supported us and endured us over those periods of time. Now, the third aspect of it is that this being gifted to Asantehene, and the person who's doing the donor is the President of the Republic, who has had sleepless nights over this. Any time that I met with him, he would say, oh, because he will know that it would be the first question. If that was coming from me, he was getting more blows from my boss. And anytime he would find an excuse not to come to Kumasi, it meant that he didn't have all the answers to answer for the fact that there was some delay. But the delays did come unavoidable as they were because of COVID and other attenuating issues. But it's the tenacity of the president that has sustained him and that has made sure that despite all the odds, he would get this airport delivered. And here we are today, having it being delivered. Mr. President, we thank you very much.
Director General, Management and Staff of the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, High Commissioner of the United Kingdom to the Republic of Ghana, and members of the Diplomatic Corps, representative of the United Kingdom Export Financing Company, directors of Contractor UK, Project Consultants ADK Consortium, residents of Kumasi, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. It is always good to come to Kumasi, the vibrant capital of the Ashanti region. Today marks a significant milestone in the development of our nation as we gather here to commission the newly remodeled Kumasi International Airport, which I have proudly named Prempeh I International Airport, Kumasi. This ceremony is further testament to the commitment of the Akufo-Addo government to enhancing our infrastructure to meet the growing demands of our people and to positioning Ghana as a symbol of progress and prosperity on the African continent. The commissioning of this airport is taking place on the occasion of the 25th anniversary celebration of the installment of Otumfuo Osei Tutu II as Asantehene. This conversion of events is not a coincidence. It is a fitting tribute to the rich cultural heritage and historic legacy of the Ashanti Kingdom. As we celebrate the progress and modernization of our infrastructure, we also pay homage to the traditional leadership that has been instrumental in shaping the identity and character of our nation. The naming of this airport in honor of Otumfuo Agyeman Prempeh I and the commissioning coinciding with this auspicious anniversary milestone underscore the deep respect and reverence my government holds for our traditional institutions. The transformation of Kumasi Airport into Prempeh I International Airport, Kumasi, represents more than just bricks and mortar. It embodies the spirit of innovation, excellence, and collaboration that defines the Ghanaian people. Through meticulous planning, hard work, and dedication, we've turned the vision into reality, and today we reap the fruits of our labor. The decision I made to name Kumasi International Airport after the 14th Asantehene was not a difficult one to make. All followers and lovers of history will agree with me that Otumfour Agyeman Prempeh I played a pivotal role in the consolidation of the Ashanti Kingdom during his reign in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. During his reign, he faced significant challenges, including colonial encroachment and internal strife. But his leadership and vision were instrumental in shaping the destiny of the Ashanti people. One of Otumfour Agyeman Prempeh's most notable achievements was his efforts to modernize and centralize the administration of the Ashanti Kingdom. He introduced reforms to the traditional governing structures, establishing a more centralized system of authority that strengthened the power of the Asantehene and his Council of Chiefs. This helped to streamline governance and enhance the kingdom's ability to respond to external threats and internal challenges. Under his leadership, the kingdom experienced periods of territorial expansion, bringing more communities and territories under Ashanti rule and influence. Overall, Otumfour Agyeman Prempeh's the first leadership during a tumultuous period in Ashanti history helped to reinforce the foundations of the resilience and endurance of the Ashanti Kingdom. It also marked a period of Ashanti resistance, led by him and that most redoubtable of all women, the celebrated Ejisuhima Yasantua, to British colonial annexation of Ashanti. Rising tensions between the Ashantis and the British culminated in the Sangranti War, which was won by the British and led to Otumfour Agyeman Prempeh's arrest and subsequent exile. Before his forced exile to Sierra Leone, and then ultimately to the Seychelles, Otumfour Agyeman Prempeh's last place of abode in Kumasi was on premises on which this very airport is built. Indeed, my charge to the Ghana Airport Company Limited is to ensure that the premises are preserved as a historic site. Prempeh I is revered as a symbol of Ashanti pride, independence, and sovereignty. And today, through this ceremony, we are paying tribute to his legacy. Prime Minister Otumfour, Nananom, Ashanti Regional Minister, Minister for Transport, ladies and gentlemen, barely a year ago, the Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahama Bawumia, the NPP's excellent presidential candidate, was in Tamale to inaugurate the Tamale International Airport, subsequently named the Yakubu Tali International Airport, Tamale, making a new era of connectivity, growth, and progress in the northern part of the country. That event demonstrated our determination to creating a gateway that will act as a catalyst for economic development, strengthen international relationships, and serve as a beacon of hope and prosperity. This occasion is for a similar purpose, to commission a project that is not only critical for government, but also very dear to the people of the Ashanti region. You may recall that I was here at this same venue nearly 6 years ago in June 2018 to cut soil for the commencement of work. On that day, I stated clearly that this project will not only meet the needs of the people of the Ashanti region, but also be a symbol of development and progress. Although the onset of COVID-19 dealt a major blow to the project's delivery timelines, my government was resolute in seeing to its completion. Ladies and gentlemen, Kumasi Airport has been in existence since 1943. In 1959, the airport implemented key developments in the areas of runway and taxiway construction, navigational equipment, and deployment of necessary human resources to enhance operations. The construction of a new terminal in 1993 marked the beginning of Kumasi Airport's modernization progress. In 2014, in Phase 1, the runway was rehabilitated with aeronautical ground lighting systems, paving the way for domestic airlines to commence night operations. The current project, which is in 2 phases, that is phases 2 and 3, commenced in 2018 with the scope of works being 1. Construction of a new terminal building. 2. Construction of access roads with a car park. 3. Provision and installation of a perimeter security fence wall, a substation, and bulk utilities. 4. Extension of the existing runway pavement to meet international requirements. 5. Construction of a new taxi link and 2 new apron parking stands. 6. Deployment of additional aeronautical ground lighting systems. And 7. Construction of a fire station. As part of the redevelopment, modern air traffic control tower and radar systems have also been installed by the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. These state-of-the-art facilities represent significant investments, marking a new era of enhanced safety in aviation operations. The radar system, being the third of its kind in the country and strategically located here in Kumasi, will ensure that we have total coverage in the continental airspace of Accra Flight Information Region. I am informed that the functionality extends beyond the provision of regular surveillance services, as it offers both approach and en route control services, which ensure optimization of the use of our airspace, as well as the minimization of delays. Indeed, Ghana's position as a hub for regional international air travel has been enhanced even further by this development. I am particularly excited because this airport will bring relief to many travelers and businesses in the Ashanti region and beyond, who have to travel to Accra and to the Accra-Kotoka International Airport to board international flights. The airport will now serve as an important gateway, forging stronger economic ties, supporting international trade and tourism, and promoting cultural exchanges. I'm told that this project created a significant number of jobs during the construction process and will also create additional employment opportunities as it becomes operational. I therefore urge all of you, particularly inhabitants of Kumasi, to take advantage of the opportunities that this airport presents to grow and develop. Ladies and gentlemen, the policy of the Akufo-Addo government is to help grow our nation's aviation sector and give it the needed boost in recognition among its competitors in the West African region and beyond. It is within this framework that over the last few years, the aviation sector has witnessed significant development in infrastructure and service expansion, coupled with the implementation of the Open Skies policy. Ghana has experienced considerable overall growth in air passenger traffic on both domestic and international routes. At the end of 2023, international passenger traffic comprised 2,914,661 persons, compared to the 2019 throughput of 2,328,750 persons, representing a 25% increase. Domestic passenger traffic on its part increased from 690,314 persons in 2019 to 775,662 persons at the end of 2023, representing a 12.4% increase. This data means that the aviation industry has recovered fully from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and is back on track for growth. My government will continue to pay the needed attention to enable the sector to compete fairly with our neighboring countries in the West African region and beyond. It is therefore important that all stakeholders come on board and play their respective roles towards making Ghana an aviation hub in the region. I am happy that despite the temporary freeze on the development of this project, as a result of the nation's ongoing IMF negotiations and program, the directive I gave to the Minister for Finance, Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, the Member of Parliament for Karaga, to find the funds to complete the construction from government's budget has been carried out. At the time of the freeze, 9.6 million euros were needed to complete the work. The Minister for Finance found the amount of 7.6 million euros to enable the contractors finish the construction. We have to thank him for his diligence. I applaud the consultants, ADK Consortium, and the contractors, Messieurs Contractor, which have brought the project to life, as well as the board, management, and staff of Ghana Airports Company Limited, the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, the project management team, and the government of the United Kingdom for its welcome, much-needed assistance. I thank Otumfuo Osei Tutu II and Nana for keeping faith with my government and for their steadfast support for this project. I thank also the people of Kumasi and the Ashanti region for their patience and support throughout the construction process. And exceptionally, I thank the dynamic, no-nonsense Minister for Transport, Akufo-Addo, for his determination to see to the creation of this airport. Let us all work together to create a dynamic aviation industry. With the commissioning of Prempeh I International Airport, Kumasi, we embark on a new chapter in our nation's journey towards progress and prosperity. Let us work hand in hand to build a future that is bright, prosperous, and full of promise for generations to come. Prime Minister Rowley and Mrs. Rowley, your presence here has honored this occasion and brought a special sheen to our proceedings. You are leading us all in the construction of the bridge we're determined to build across the Atlantic to bring the African peoples on both sides of the ocean together for our mutual progress, prosperity, and unity. Thank you very much for coming. Accordingly, I have the great honor and pleasure to invite Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, Asantehene, and all the dignitaries, including Prime Minister Rowley and his wife, all the dignitaries on the rail, on the days, including Prime Minister Raleigh and his wife, to join me to commission formally Prempeh I International Airport, Kumasi. May God bless Prempeh I International Airport, Kumasi and Asantehene, and may God bless us all in our homeland, Ghana, and make her great and strong. And thank you for your attention. I mean, Kakakanso, ya come kasa. Me baba ye bibia wo Ghana Akufo say me to me yet. And that. And 419. 10 years of me when any was me ye. Because why Asantehene remember. Madam Yakubo, Ishamunya, Baku. Madam
Asante kotoko ya.
Thank you. Yep.
Asante family and Fiani
Kumasi womu se jirabia ewa na ye kro obi baby sasa na ye kwa yadai eba na boda kwa de se opem so no eno na du suei asante mane momi ni opem so ati eni na kro ye fani Kumasi Airport biem. Your friend of Prempeh I International Airport. Asantehene dear yate dene. Nane ya duwasi enso ay nane. Ye nana do dankwa Koto kwa yinisi wada wasi enso. Nana asante.
Menu makwekwe esa sempa kania. Seminam na meti asempa na mamo amane a na ma no keka me anyambia wate ANS Trading Agency Limited nka se wo ka se door to door for no de na e watwa esanse obie ne wa wo se wo sa door to door business nim wo nneoma wo UK a wo de ko Ghana ana se Germany a wo de ko Ghana 3 to 5 weeks e be kwa kodu nipa ne puna no se try na de mo demonstration wo se adwuma de ewe mu ne se wo ho bo no e da fom se boko ANS Trading Agency Limited e wo air freight special service and nneoma ne ye de be fa plane entintempa na akwa Obetima for South Africa, we also the new free Ghana, Aqua UK, and Germany. FAGG them, which are also in a year, I mean drop a bomb. ANS Trading Agency Limited pay and a 40-footer, any 20-footer container. FA UK, Edico Ghana, and Germany, Edico Ghana. Oma Manioma Yemre, import to, export to, them there for you. Omo Ghana Namani 0249 170 423. UK has over Freya 0790 802 7527. Germany 09173 771 2733. Ubenya ANS Trading Agency Limited. Our West Croydon ANS Trading Agency Limited. Quantum Brantem. Wana beboya baso. Maybe next time you feel afu from the bebro.
Media let us say. The more kwababa abiexpress.com. AbiExpress.com the media, dear mo. I got a phone near Manina, near Pop Wallonia, the other AbiExpress.com. At the end, I will be free Ghana, and Africa, and Papua Saturday. Can tell me now open out the other down who are party Asiana. If you have AbiExpress.com. Yadia Papua Yamamo, Yadia Browa, AbiExpress.com. Yadia mu, I mean, at the end, I will share. Who are Europe abroad today, and now America. Australia, no one, now that's Asia now. Maybe I will be in Srokra. Everyone is on AbiExpress.com. Now, the Warrior was Sabeka. AbiExpress.com. Where the Indian AbiExpress.com. Where the Papa. AbiExpress.com. Yet the Ghana, 12 hours.